Oh, come on, E. coli. E. coli. Shine out.
There's nothing worse than telling a dumb lie and getting caught telling a dumb lie.
So you guys, LaOnya decided to take to her platform yesterday and start up a petition that says "End harassment and bullying against my family." And I find it very odd is how she's literally trying to gaslight and manipulate her supporters, because you can see in the comments where she's constantly saying, "Oh, it's not about me, but I'm gonna stand up for my kids. It's all about my kids." But if you notice, she's constantly including herself, because she knows that you cannot stop people from talking about you on the internet, especially if you're a public figure. So she posts the issue: "I have been a silent victim. That's my biggest issue, and we're going to get into that, along with my children, of persistent harassment, stalking, bullying by," and she named us CCs, "for 2 long years now. These individuals continuously direct disparaging remarks towards my children, my family, and me, tainting the peace of our life." Now, if you guys know, if you've been if you've been following my content, then you know that I only speak on her. Okay, other people gets mentioned outside of her, but it's not her kids, baby. I never talk about her kids, and y'all know that for a fact. Okay. You could just look at the content to get the validation. So she also says, "We do not provoke these attacks and keep to ourselves, striving to lead a quiet life free from the peering eyes of stalkers." Stalkers and the prickling words of her child. Is the quiet life for me. And when she coming on the internet putting all her business, every piece of business, baby. Unfortunately, this is what really bothered me though. Her trying to use what goes on in high school to validate what she's saying. Like, if this ain't gaslighting and manipulation, I don't know what is, y'all. This is crazy. So she continues on to say, "Unfortunately, these cruel experiences are not uncommon. According to statistics from Bullying Statistics, approximately 14% of high school students have considered, S word due to bullying, and 7% have attempted it. This statistic shows the deep-rooted severity of the bullying issue that plagues not only my family but countless others. Our harassment has been perpetrated not only privately." There's nothing private about her life, y'all. She's a public figure, but also publicly online, where many have been witness to it. The power of numbers is crucial at this point. Your signatures on this petition serve as proof that you are aware of our situation, stand against bullying, harassment, and proclaim with us that enough is enough. Well, let me say this first and foremost. Petitions do not work, baby. Petitions do not work. Amber Heard had over 4 million, almost 5 million signatures on her petition to get her removed from whatever that movie was with child and forgot, but she still did the movie, baby. She still did the movie, but that's besides the point. Just to let you guys know, we tried petitions ourselves in the past of the saga because of the harassment of RH, and it got nowhere. So y'all literally wasted y'all time. This is a grown woman that voluntarily puts out her business on social media. You cannot stop nobody from speaking on you. But she is trying to use her kids as a means to show that people is bullying her children to stop people from talking about her. Now, I can't speak for no other CCs, but I don't speak on kids. Everybody on my platform that follow me knows that I have no toleration for speaking on kids, period. But I'm going to give y'all some examples of some of the things that she's put out there, very questionable things, and done when it concerns her own kids. Check this out.
For me, this entire process of being on social media, I never got on social media and did videos with my kids like that. You will see a video here and there, but throughout 7 years of being on the internet, you have never seen me post my kids like that. I don't record my kids because I want my kids focused at school to be school and education, and not be focused on skits and whatever else going on in the media. And so far, I have done extremely well with doing so, with keeping that separate. Like, my kids can go to school and they're not being recognized, and they're not being picked on, and they're not being bullied, and they're not engaging in what Brianna is doing on social media. So, and I want to keep it that way. So when people say, well, I don't see you do things with your kids, because I want my kids solely focused to be their education and not to be, oh, I went viral on social media.
Run that back, Turbo.
And so far, I have done extremely well with doing so, with keeping that separate. Like, my kids can go to school and they're not being recognized and they're not being picked on and they're not being bullied and they're not engaging in what Brianna is doing on social media. So, and I want to keep it that way. So when people say, well, I don't see you do things with your kids, because I want my kids solely focused to be their education and not to be, oh, I went viral on social media. Oh, my friends are talking about social media. Oh, I can't pay attention because my friends or people or kids in the school want to talk about my mom or talk about what we did in the video. So I don't think I would ever like post my kids like that. I see some people do that and I be thinking about it. I be like, oh, maybe I should do family content with my kids. But no, so far, all the way up to middle school, my baby is about to be 14 years old and I have not had an issue with social media with them in school. So I feel like I'm going to keep going the way I'm going and keeping them out of the limelight as much as I can and post them every blue moon and not as...
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Some people be like, oh, well, why did you bring it publicly? Listen, I'm a content creator. This is my life. This is what I do. So, and through my journey, if everybody who has been following me, you know that I've been authentic since day one. I've never been one to be private with my life ever. I have never been one to be silent.
Now, which story is it, girl? Goddamn.
I don't know. Yeah, I ain't never really... I can't say whether y'all lawyer or not. I don't know. Y'all freaky as hell, though. My son, I got cameras in all my kids' room. Nobody had privacy. And I was on my camera, and I seen my son with his blanket going like this. I was like, oh, my gosh. Don't tell me I got to have this conversation with him at this young. Like, why are you watching porn at this young? Ain't this amazing? Son is like... yeah, I can't wait to get me a wife. You know, before Janelle, I used to have the question, like, bad in front of her children. Brianna's over there using these so bad language in front of her children. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know he's 14. I know he's a teenager, but oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine what my son here in high school? Can you imagine what he sees and hears in high school? What are you talking about, lady? Okay. Well, they damn near triple, double, quadruple your age, and they on here doing that every day. Yeah, they do it every day. They talk about me. They talk about you. They talk about everybody in the family. They talk about Papa. They talk about this, about everybody. All day, sun up, sundown. I just don't see how they don't have time to just... And you 14, you ain't even got time. He ain't got time. He said he 14 years old. He said he ain't got time to do that. He ain't talking about y'all. He ain't got time to talk about that.
It's crazy. They had to talk about you and they don't even have a job.
Hello. And she talking about why I'm asking my kids. Because I can, Ebony. What you gonna do about it, Ebony? What you gonna do about it, Key? Nothing. 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 Sit on this internet, keep watching me. Big dog. Some people like to argue. Some people like to fight. Some people like to run away from the pain inside. Now it's your business. Do whatever you want to do. But if it don't work out, here's what you want to do. Now just hold on. Hold on. Change is coming. You get ghosts. Exactly. It's always truth behind them jokes. Exactly. Exactly. Ain't nothing funny about calling people out their name. Ain't nothing funny about degrading somebody. Ain't nothing funny about acting like you that and you not, and you trying to make other people feel like they beneath you. Ain't nothing funny about none of that. So when you let stuff slide and you Because when people joking and they sober, they ain't drunk. So they can't blame it on drugs. They can't blame it on drinking. You sober and you joking. At 1,000 or less followers when you started dating, you made them. Facts. Facts. Got you monetized. Helped you with your business. Promoting your business. What? Let's see what you do now. What? And it wasn't just one. It was multiple beggings. It was multiple beggings. Like, I can't. It's giving you knew you was ugly. So now it's like, damn, how I pull her. So let me see if I can pull another one. That's what it's giving. It's giving like, let me see how far I can take this, because damn, how I pull this one, I could maybe pull another one. If fine is farting and digging up their nose and flicking boogers everywhere, and I mean, hey, then that's fine. If that's fine to you, then go pick it up. The trash has been in the dumpster. Go pick it up. I don't want to build no more bears. The bank is closed. I don't want to build no more bears. I don't want to build no more bears. Too many people, oh, well, let's save things. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's stay together because of our following, because they love us together. No. Not doing that again. Not doing that again. Don't give a damn how much you love people together. I don't care, Nebo. They've been having a field day forever. I don't care. I don't care.
A few moments later.
Apparently, people are saying that I bashed Janelle. I did not bash Janelle. I wanted to come live because the other night I was live at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was talking to y'all about how I felt. And I was reading some of y'all comments. And I was reading them out loud. And everybody was like, well, she's bashing. I'm not bashing anybody. So if anybody felt like I was bashing anybody, I apologize. I was not bashing anybody. However, when I was reading comments, people screen recorded it and made it to feel how I felt. I can't take credit for somebody's show or whatever they got going on in life. But however, I can say, hey, I promoted this. Hey, I shouted this out. I just wanted to come live and apologize for anybody who has hurt feelings, because I could have sworn I just came on here to speak on how I felt. I didn't drag nobody. I didn't defame anybody. I just came on here to say how I felt and how I'm standing on business without anybody disrespecting me. I just don't like when people take my words wrong, or I'm trying to be funny, or I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be rude. But I came on here and y'all ran with the video. So I'm like, let me come back, because y'all are making it seem like I was something that I'm not. So I apologize. That's it.
Next!
Okay. First of all, Janelle has never, ever been abusive to me. Janelle has never, ever been abusive to me. These lies and allegations have to stop. Where is the proof? Y'all posting pictures that's not even from this relationship. Where is the proof at? Where is the proof? I'm choosing myself. Like, everybody gonna be like, oh, she's single again. But you know what? I'm glad I made the decision to step. I'm glad I'm making the decision to leave a nigga who can't step. To leave a who can't be the man that he needs to be. To leave a man who mentally ill, to leave a man who ain't got it together and ain't gonna get it together, and showing constantly you not gonna get it together, and showing constantly that you immature, and showing constantly that you ain't ready to grow up and you not ready for responsibilities. I'm proud that I'm choosing myself. So if anybody want to talk about that, that's cool. I don't give a. I'd rather be talked about leaving somebody than to be staying with somebody who ain't. And that's just that. At the end of the day, everybody gonna be mad about this live. I don't really give it, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who been suffering in silence for a long time, turning the cheek for a long time, making excuses for everybody for a long time, and friends, and now my most recent ex. Like, all this is just happening at the same time, and I'm pregnant, so my hormones all over the place. So at the same time, when people show you they give you their kiss, am I supposed to keep just ignoring it? Am I supposed to keep turning the other cheek? Am I supposed to keep being quiet? Because at the end of the day, when I'm being dragged and talk about who's there to save and protect me in real life, who's saving and protecting me in real life? Like, nobody ever thinks about that. And we're not talking about social media, we're talking about in real life. I'm always saving and protecting everybody else in real life, and ain't nobody doing that for me. So why I'm gonna keep doing it for everybody else? That ain't fair. That ain't cool. And sometimes I be mad as hell at God, because I'm like, God, I hate the heart you gave me.
A few moments later.
But they don't even. That post had so many likes and shares and hee hee ha ha. But soon as we as a statue, or the status that we are, post something, now it's like, oh my God, I just can't believe. But a regular person can post saying everybody hee hee ha ha is funny. When that's toxic, that's fun. That ain't funny.
But it's cause of, you know, it comes with that limelight, you know, that position is gonna be. You knew that when you put first in. You knew, oh, they're about to have a ball with this. So what I do.
Look, I'm over here like, I'm on my little page. This ain't about to do nothing. This is my little page. My little poop poop page. I ain't even about to do it on my big page. I'm doing my little page. But at the end of the day, that person is not a monster. I'm always love that person for life. Because out of anything, he brought so much growth to me. He taught me a lot of things. He moved me in a lot of places.
Can I be honest with you, friend?
Mm-hmm.
Them allegations you said, I've been up that man in this face if I remember right. I mean, I'm just keeping it real with you, friend. That's just me, friend. That's why I stay away from relationship stuff, because I'm that type of friend. I'm crazy like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, boo. I've been up just on GP. Just if that never did that to you, dog, I'm the type of homeboy, I ain't going for none of that. No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so it kind of hurt me, though. It's personal to me, though, because I've been knowing you for 5-6 years since I started.
I know. I'm just saying.
So, you know, it's personal.
The person was not a monster. We had situations where we both were toxic.
Okay.
So that's all I'm saying. He was not evil. People gonna spread lies regardless. People gonna do whatever they want to do regardless of what I say. I just feel like at some point, everything ain't gonna be kosher. At some point, you're gonna be tired of people playing on your top. You're gonna be tired of people acting like they together and really not. You're gonna be tired of ignorance. You're gonna be tired of turning the other cheek. You're gonna be tired of just going through so much. And then people be like, well, maybe you the problem. And you know what? Maybe I am the problem for wanting to save it. Maybe I am the problem for having a big heart. Maybe I am a problem for ignoring red flags, hoping to show them, like, you know what? My heart is bigger, so I just want to show you that everybody ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody come into your life and they broken, but you never had that, like you had a whole family, you had your mother and your father growing up. People be like, just talk to another man, get under another one. No, baby, I gotta get my mind right with God, get my spirit right with God, ask God to heal my heart, heal my mind, heal my soul. And I've never been the wrong person in a relationship ever. Never done anything to anybody. I'm always the good person, even though everybody want to portray themselves as villains. But I'm always a good person. So once I rely on God, that's it. It's a wrap. And then God bring me so much comfort and peace. And that's it. Not a book, not a therapist, not a daddy, not a friend, not a sister, not a foe, not a hoe. But God. And I don't care about people judging me on this live. And I don't care about people talking about, oh, she got on live, who gets on live and cry. It's somebody else that needs this encouragement as I encourage myself. So, yep, I'm on live crying. And, yep, I'm on live going through it. But this season is just temporary and it doesn't last always. So, y'all can say whatever you want to say about me. Y'all been dragging me for the longest time. And I'm okay with that. And one day, I'm going to come across somebody who going to stand in the fire with me and who's not going to let me burn by myself. So, today was a hard day because it was what you gonna do, Brianna? Are you gonna save yourself or are you gonna save somebody else? And I went back and forth for a minute. I was just holding my phone like, what do I do?
And the Oscar goes to...
That's the only thing that changed about Big Bree, okay? In 2024, I decided that I want to set boundaries, that I don't need people in my business, that I don't need to post every moment, that I don't need to post when I open my legs, when I close my legs, when I bend over. I just feel like I didn't need to do none of that, okay? I didn't need to do that. I gave y'all 6 years of an open book of myself. And now I want to be private. Now I want to post and share what I want to. Now I'm setting boundaries for myself and realizing that because I'm an influencer, don't mean I got to tell y'all all my damn business. I did this live to prove to y'all that the reason why I'm silent is because my silence is more powerful than me getting on here running my mouth. Okay? This is why I'm silent, because I'm at peace. I don't have to address everything they said about me like, okay. Y'all gonna say this, y'all gonna say that, y'all gonna say this, y'all gonna say that, y'all gonna say that. Y'all gonna try to figure out whatever I'm gonna bite on to give y'all content, to keep posting. So this gonna be y'all content right here, because I'm not addressing shows. When I want to show the babies, I will show the babies. When I want to show my belly, I'll show the belly. When I want to show my ultrasound, I will. On my terms. When you see me, you see him. When you see me, you see him. When you see me, you see him. When you see him, you see me. When you see me, you see him. When you see him, you see me. See what I'm saying? The girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't, don't. And for me, my part of releasing somebody is when I do expose them. Because once I expose them, this applies pressure for me to never look back. And that's what last night was. Last night was me releasing everything with that relationship, because if I would have not did that live, I would still be in this roller coaster today. I would still be, okay, what you want? All right, let's fix it. All right, let's do this. All right, no more. Enough is enough. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. Babe, you need help? You want me to help you? Oh, God. I'm so guilty. I can't do nothing but laugh. Exactly. And we women be doing some crazy shit. I mean, I don't know why y'all be on here acting like y'all don't. We be talking the most. Tell them we don't care. Tell them they can leave. But baby, as soon as that phone ring, baby, you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Yes, fold up like a goddamn yes, fold up like a beach chair. No, and damn well you was waiting for him to calm down anyway. You were waiting for that moment. Mine told me you threw it, now you gotta put it back. Hello.
2 seconds later.
What are we raising our young daughters to become? Get a man, pour into the man, build for a man, become a partner. Be a teammate to him. But we can't teach our women to be teammates to each other. We can't teach our young women to be teammates to each other. We can't teach each other that we can be teammates to each other. We got to belittle one another to make it. We got to hate on each other to make it. We got to make each other feel less than to make it. We can't pour into each other. We can only pour into men. So we can't pour into each other as women. Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense for me. Somebody. Please. Y'all go put all y'all energy into relationships, but you won't put your energy into friendships. You won't put your energy into womanhood. Melissa, like from any other pregnancy I had, I actually got somebody who loving and talking to the babies and kissing on my belly and showing up to appointments and like it's just such a different journey. And I don't even know how I be seeing people on TikTok filming the moments. It don't seem so real. So when I experience this pregnancy, it's like, oh my God, I don't even want to pull out my camera. Fuck the camera. Jesus, I'm just so happy that I actually get to enjoy this pregnancy this time around and not feel like, damn, oh, you're forcing me that. It just feel like so easy. I just feel like I'm walking on clouds with this pregnancy this time.
See, I told you, it's gonna get better. It get better and better.
Yep, always get better.
It gets better and better.
And then I also learned a lot of that's why I feel like this pregnancy wasn't just about these babies, because I learned so much about myself in this journey. So many things I needed to change. Learning how to have patience. I ain't never had patience in my life. I always been like, I need this to happen right now.
Right.
And I learned that I gotta have patience. I learned hate me, people gonna love you. It is what it is. But that's why I was like, I'm down and back all the way from social media. I'm not posting like I used to. I used to post all the time. Now I'm like, nope. I just want to enjoy my fruits of labor. I want to enjoy my kids. I want to enjoy my relationship.
Right.
And sometimes everything don't have to be a post. That's why I was like, we didn't even know Morris Chestnut was married. I didn't even know he was married all them years. A lot of people in the industry we didn't know was married all them years. And I think that's what saved their relationship. Okay. Let's take a trip to Wally World. Okay? Okay, everybody? You guys don't want to miss this live, okay? You don't want to miss it. Because it's extremely important. You know, everybody has had questions. Everybody is like, oh my gosh, I still think it's a prank. I just don't believe it. I just think that she's saying she's pregnant for views. I just feel like she's saying she's pregnant for likes and, you know, comments and stuff like that. So, you know, Big Bree is coming out today. Big Bree is coming out today. Big Bree is coming out today. My tongue blue today? Oh, still blue. A lot of people's asking me, what's on your tongue? Okay, so I be having like a whole lot of extra saliva to all my pregnant. Dang! You don't know me in real life. How you know who doing me like what? I don't even go live. I know what's going on in my real life. Somebody tell me. I don't even be on here for you to know.
Damn, so you more than them and I don't even know.
Girl! Like, how you gonna tell me what's going on in my life, assuming what's going on in my life, and y'all don't even talk to me? Talk to none of y'all in real life. You don't know what's going on in my real life. Be for real.
See.
I be telling you when I get mad, and when the last time I got mad? A long time ago.
Back down memory lane.
So here we have a video, well not a video, a live stream of her on Instagram showing her and Janelle's text messages.
But yeah, all of that was told for me to say. Next. Okay. TikTok, go to Facebook, run this book. Go spread it. Bye. Give a fuck you. If I want to get on here and pop off, I'm gonna get on here and pop off. Next. Okay. But now I'm woke. Through her situation, through her journey, through her pain, through her story, through whatever I'm going through, whatever I put out here on social media to say and talk about, I hope that it touches somebody, and I know that it is because I get messages all day. As narcissistic is, I know that what I'm doing and the assignment that God has for me, even though the world does not understand it, I know that what God has for me and I understand it, and that's what matters. It's not for y'all to understand. It's not for y'all to understand why I put my life out here and why I am so open and why I'm so transparent. It's not for you to understand because my assignment isn't yours. My journey isn't yours. Whatever you got for you is for you, and that's between you and God and for you to figure it out. It's not for me to figure out for you. And I don't expect everybody to understand my journey and my fulfillment and what I'm doing with my career, but with my brand, with my name, and with my mouth, the mouth that I use to talk and speak, I am saving and helping so many women that I will not stop. I will never stop, and nobody will ever shut me up and make me stop. I'm going to continue to be transparent. I'm going to continue to be honest, and I'm going to continue to help those who need help and those who want to listen and those who want to learn from my journey. I'm going to continue to do it. So if you don't like it, like I've always said before, you can always unfollow. I'd rather have people who want to be here and want to learn and want to engage and want to be different and want to change versus having people who want to stay the same. And that goes for my real life too. If you don't want to change and you want to stay the same, you got to go. Like I told y'all a couple of days ago in my live video, it's eviction time. And it's time for us to remove certain people that cannot go with us through 2025. Who want to keep going through the same cycle? Up and down, up and down, up and down.
Sit down.
This is part of my room. This is part of my room. It's part of my room. Yeah, over here. Another part of my room. Clock it. Award, clock it. All that over there is my room. Oh, this is my room too. Clock it. Hold on, wait a minute. Because before you get to my room, clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Going downstairs.
Cause honey, it's a mess. It is a mess. Y'all do the most.
Suspect. Always going online, sharing her business, telling everybody around the world. Click.
What? Suspect always complaining about being alone, but as soon as I post that he's single on my Facebook page, he always tell me to take it down because his Chinese women watching.
Wait a minute, what the way you talking about? What's going on with you? What's up with you? You all right? You good? Suspect. Always calling me, complaining. And for some reason or another, they're back together the next week. How about that?
Dad, what are you talking about?
Back together the next week. Complaining.
What you laughing at? Suspect always trying to take up for his grandkids when they get in trouble. And when they don't go his way, he want to go home.
That's right. That's what I'm supposed to do. Then it's your job.
No, because guess what? You get to go home and I'm still left with the bad behavior.
Right.
Right. So that's not how it works, Grandpa.
That's how it works. Click.
Where the heck you click?
Speaking of a situation, you know what? The suspect always stuck outside.
I don't want to play no more.
What you say?
Motherfucker tired.
What?
Motherfucker tired.
You what?
Motherfucker tired.
What?
I'm motherfucker tired.
I'm outside. What? Not moving from right here. What's up? You doing the most. You don't know how to be faithful. You don't know how to stop talking. You don't know how to stop playing. What you want? No, you're not coming in here. What you want? Why?
So you can post online.
Oh, post what online? Ain't nothing to post.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
I said, why are you screaming? I said,
I
why
can
are you
scream
screaming?
because I'm pissed. I can scream because
Outside.
I'm pissed. So what?
Why are you screaming?
So what? Where you going? Where you going? Yo, what? You don't have nothing up
I'm not
here. You don't have nothing up here.
asking you a question. Are you gonna come
I don't
talk or
need to
no?
come. I don't need to come nothing because you clearly showing me you gonna keep being a. You clearly showing me you gonna keep being a. You clearly keep showing me you still want to. I'm good, I'm good. You're not gonna keep up with me like I'm not somebody. I am somebody. I'm that girl. Stop playing with me. Leave, bruh. Leave.
Are you gonna come downstairs and talk?
Hi,
Yes or no?
you are currently being recorded.
My stuff. He didn't want to give me my stuff, so it is what it is. All that lying he did. You told him when he was at the house. You told him when you told him when he was at the house to leave me alone, correct? Didn't you tell him that? Didn't you tell him that? Didn't you tell him that? Didn't you tell him that?
Let that crap go and go home.
I am. But didn't you tell him to leave me alone? Why he didn't give me my stuff?
I'm gonna tell him to leave you alone. I'm gonna tell him to leave you alone. Go home.
Now, did you tell him to give me my stuff?
Go home. Look, I'll get stuff when I come down. I'll get it when I come down.
Good. So he don't got to come to my house no more. Make sure you relay that message to him too.
You go to the house. I get it when I come down. You go home with them babies. You need to go home with them babies. Go.
Come on. Just like he calling my daddy crying now. She went on live, so I don't give a I don't care. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the I dealt with this whole entire pregnancy. But me. So feel my wrath. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. I don't give a tired of being nice. How many times y'all told me don't go live, don't post this, don't say that, don't do this. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I don't know if I'm done talking yet.
Be done for now. Just talk
No, I don't know if I'm done talking. I'm always saying when y'all told me not to save them, I still went and did it, didn't I? Still went and did it, didn't I? Still went and apologized, didn't I? I ain't listening to y'all then. I'm listening to y'all now trying to save them. Save them for what? Ain't nothing to save. I don't give a fuck. I never be in another relationship ever again. I don't give a. I'm tired of playing on my top. I'm tired of giving my fault and doing everything I can in situations, and then I get from the end and I.
So look, I put it in microwave for about 15-30 seconds, but I keep an eye on it, and it's up to your discretion. I ain't saying that you ain't gonna blow your microwave up, but this is how I do it. If you want to try it, keep an eye on it. It's very good. Melts the body butter down, and it applies smoothly to the skin. Oh my God, but
You ain't gotta talk about it. You won't be with me. You won't be with me or Brianna. Ever. Ever. Y'all don't hear and think somebody doing something. Why? 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 Because they have cute little photo shoots? Because they getting in little movies here and there? Did y'all forget Taraji was just on here crying and a bunch of people was on here crying about how they wasn't making no money? Y'all really think these people, because they're acting, making money, they're not making money like that? Please stop the cap. Please stop the cap. Please stop the cap. Every person that I came into their life, I was beneficial. I was beneficial. I was beneficial. Printing labels. Product labels for they creating, doing everything I'm doing. Everything I bring to the table. Wasn't doing none of that before me. I was doing a whole lot of shit. I was very beneficial. When people say trap, what? I didn't gain nothing. What did I gain from it? What did I gain besides being pregnant with 2 kids? What did I gain, y'all? Tell me what the fuck I gained. What did he give me? What did he give me? What he gonna give me? What he gonna give me? This shit is stressful as do y'all know how embarrassing it is to be with a nigga who think they the once they get with you and then they think they can go out here and DM and beg. You know how embarrassing that is to get DMs from being, hey, yo, nigga, my DMs begging? Or to go through his DMs and you see him begging for him? Or you go through text messages and you see him begging for to go out to dinner with him? Y'all know how embarrassing that is? That's it.
A few moments later.
But coming out of these hoodlums' mouth, how you gonna believe somebody you don't even know? They ain't never been around me a day in their life, and they can never be in the same room with me. Stop playing yourselves. Y'all crazy as fuck. I don't have to buy Janelle clothes, dumbass. Why would I have to buy him clothes? Why would I have to buy a grown man clothes? Y'all act like this man don't make money. Y'all are foolish. When he's getting these deals to do these films, he's getting to the bag. I don't have to pay for anything but birthday trips. Baby, I'm tricking on him. He tricking on me. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh my God! Wow!
Like, be honest. If I was really feeding these folks information, do y'all not think they would have exposed it by now? They would have been quick to do that. But that was a lie. She was telling her friends that I'm feeding information on her. Baby, you get on live and you feed your own information. I don't have to feed no information because you do it. And I would tell her, stop going on live. These people are literally just saying what you're saying. They are literally just taking what you say, dissecting it, and posting it. And for you to just tell your group of friends so they could hate me is weird. That was so weird and hurtful to me that she would just lie like that to get people to hate me.
Hey, y'all, I got a question. How do y'all fall for a storyline from people who don't know people? Like, when y'all come across people who just made up a storyline or just came up across something, they don't even have proof that they ever been around the person, talked to the person, ever was friends with the person, know anything about the person, but they just come online and just throw the wall to see which one gonna stick. I just want to know, how do y'all end up falling for the information that they give y'all? Like, how do they be so easily able to manipulate y'all into believing what they say? Or is it that it's just so juicy, the lies are just so juicy that you just want to believe it? I just want to know, how do y'all fall for the lies that people say on social media from people who don't even know these people? Because I know for me, these people who talking about me more than 1980, 45, 50, 60 plus, and they don't know nothing about me. I never met these people. I don't know these people from a can of paint. And the only thing y'all can really talk about is anything that came from the source's mouth. You know what I'm saying? But when I see people talking about stuff that they have no idea about, it's kind of like, you can only talk about what the person from the source have said. You can't really talk about anything about a person if you don't know them from a can of paint. And I keep seeing a lot of people, not even just about me, but I see a lot of people in the limelight that be talked about and people fall for it and they be easily manipulated by these people like, oh, that's true. Oh my God, I can't believe. I mean, I don't understand how y'all fall for that. And these people don't even have proof that they talk to these people, been around these people, know these people. I mean, I'm just curious as to how y'all fall for this false information that be given to y'all. Like, it's just, or is it just the lies be so juicy to y'all that y'all just be like, oh, it sounds believable, so I'm gonna run with it. Like, I just want to know how it works on social media. Like, if it doesn't come from the source, which 9 times out of 10, everybody ain't like me. You know, I come out and I talk my shit. Everybody ain't like me. So when it comes to other people business, okay, if they ain't said it, if the source haven't said it.
Whew. Okay, you guys. So that was pretty much just to give you guys, you know, a little look into or look down memory lane, shall I say, even recent stuff as far as December or whatever, of the things that LaOnya, aka Bree, has posted, deleted, You know, she typically likes to throw rocks and hide her hands with her content or whatever, you know. But before I end this video, let me just show you guys a few of the incitement posts that were done, posted and deleted. Check this out.